Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Evil speaking, bringing to you a dual commentary with my boy Captain Paul 91. Do you want a little Captain in you? We did this dual commentary because we don't agree on the upcoming sequel to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare from Sledgehammer Games. So we decided to have a battle to the death over it. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Hey guys, what's up? Captain Paul here with his buddy Evil Genius, Dr. Evil Genius. And you know what? He hit me up on Twitter after my latest video saying Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is going to be the greatest Call of Duty out of the past few years. So Evil Genius, say hey, say what's up.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Dr. Evil in the building.
He's gonna get destroyed. He's gonna get destroyed in this commentary. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the greatest game out of the past 3 to 4 years. You ain't touching it. You ain't touching it.
I just want to preface my comments by saying, from what I'm about to tell you, I hope to God I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, because once Call of Duty 4 was the first game that I started really playing. And since then, I might have bought 2 other games besides Call of Duty since then. So, going back from like 2008 to 2014, I've played 1 fucking console game besides NBA 2K14. Like,
oh, god damn.
So, understand that when I say that I fully expect Advanced Warfare to be a pile of trash, understand that I really, really hope I'm wrong.
Nah. You're a pile of trash. Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that at all.
Oh damn! Now I feel bad.
I'm not gonna deny that at all. I can be pretty douchey. I mean, I woke up this morning, I said a joke to my wife, and she was like, "Wow, that was a really douchey joke." And I just kind of stood there like, "Oh shit."
And then she slapped you like, "What up, bitch? Watch your tone."
Something like that.
So man, so what is your viewpoint, man? Why do you don't think that Call of Duty Advanced Warfare will bring back Call of Duty and save it? Just let me know why.
Well, actually, it goes back to all of the hype that we had. I remember doing a video on my channel basically saying, is Titanfall gonna like grab us from Call of Duty, because it doesn't really seem like Call of Duty wants us as players. So I kind of fell victim to the hype. You had the original Treyarch team. They were making Titanfall, and it's supposed to be like the greatest thing ever. And then, people played it for about 15 minutes, and then they went back to Call of Duty, or they gave up on gaming. I don't know what the fuck they did, but people thought that the exosuit, super jump parkour, fucking mech warrior, like we're fucking watching anime circa 1998. Everybody thought that shit was gonna take off, but did it? I'd like to say it didn't. So now, that those guys that were making the game over at Sledgehammer heard all of the fucking hype and thought, oh, let's get in on this. Let's make some exoskeletons and super jumps and shit. And it's like, you want to take a failed game and steal shit from a failed game and then think that it's going to be great. Nah.
Well, now this is what I gotta say to that, because Titanfall was not the first game to have the exoskeleton type suit. Crisis, it even if to a degree Halo with the Halo jumping and all that good shit. For me, it doesn't come down to the exoskeleton suit. It comes down to them having 3 years to develop it. Now, am I gonna say that I'm not a little bit pessimistic? Yes, but hey, man, I saw the trailer. That dude got his arm chopped off, man. He can no longer beat it with his left arm, and that gives me hope.
No more stranger, no more stranger danger jerking off. Oh,
exactly. So that's, to me, that was the point. Like, wow, they finally turned the corner. But for me,
Kevin Spacey is gonna make Call of Duty enjoyable again. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
He's gonna save it. No, but I feel as if you have 3 years to develop a game, which, in my personal opinion, it should take 3 to 5 years for a company to develop a game, because if it's shorter than that, you don't give these people enough time to make the correct tweaks to it. So for me, they have had the time. They got their feet wet in Modern Warfare 3. And let's just be frank, Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2 is kind of on the downward spiral. So I think sledgehammers can kind of regenerate and just be like, "Wow, you're gonna make a great game." You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be great.
All right. I gotta say this. All right, because my Call of Duty list goes like this: Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Ghosts. Those are the only games that I have played. I did buy World at War, but I traded it for a pair of Bose in-ear earbuds that I don't even own anymore. Like, them shits are in the garbage. So I never actually played World at War. I didn't even bother buying Black Ops 1 because I thought, you know, the whole fucking gamble your fucking money away type of shit. I was like, I don't care about that stuff. And this kind of goes towards my fucking point when it comes to this. You're saying that they have 3 years to develop it. Okay, like, that makes me actually feel a little bit more comfortable. The issue is that they're adding all of this fucking... the shit is complicated. They're adding in complicated shit when they haven't gotten the simple shit right. We know that Sledgehammer worked on Modern Warfare 3. And this is kind of where I disagree with you on the downward spiral of Modern Warfare 3. The maps were good. The guns were good. Except that they fucked up with the weapon balance. And that destroyed Modern Warfare 3 for me. The ACR 6.8 and the MP7, if you're not using those guns, you're getting gunned down. The spawn logic was pretty bad in that game. But it's not like what we had in Black Ops 2. And it damn sure isn't as bad as what we have in Ghost. So I feel like with Modern Warfare 3, it was a good game, but they fucked up with weapon balancing pretty much the same way that the new Infinity War fucked up with the weapon balancing of Call of Duty Ghost.
Well, see, and my thing, though, is Sledgehammer only touched the single player. They didn't touch the multiplayer at all. And they were able to kind of, you know, sit in, kind of learn, get their feet wet, understand what's this community about. And I get it. I agree, but yet disagree with you at the same time. Yeah, the simple stuff they've never have gotten to a T. It's never been completely correct. But on most of the simple stuff on the earlier Call of Duty games was perfect. It was, even World at War, Call of Duty 4, when it was earlier on the franchise, Modern Warfare 2. When it was simpler, it was better.
Absolutely.
And the problem is I agree with this point, is if you get too involved or you add too much stuff, it can be a deterrent or it can affect the gameplay. But also, you got to realize that Call of Duty is, what, almost 10 years old, if not older than that. And to be frank, to keep a franchise fresh, to keep a franchise like something that's exciting to play, you have to be innovative and change. It's something that has to happen, and people are getting tired of the same Call of Duty. Everyone's getting tired of, like, oh, let's add modern elements to a futuristic type of shooter. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say, oh, we're futuristic with the Black Ops 2 stuff. Then, like, with COD Ghost, they're going back in time. It's like, they can only do so many different wars. So, for me personally, like with Black Ops 2, that was my biggest problem. If you're gonna go futuristic, fucking go futuristic. Don't try to be like a futuristic shooter, but yet stay modern. Just go for fucking broke. If that's what you want to go for it. Add those smart grenades. Be completely futuristic. Change it. If you want to be a futuristic military type of shooter, as long as you stay arcade, for me, I'm cool with it. If you were telling me this about 5 years ago, I was playing Call of Duty 4, I'd probably slap myself right in the mouth. But let's be honest, though. Call of Duty has to change. It can't stay stale. Because if they don't, it just becomes monotonous after a point in time. And that, you know, it's just... people are kind of bashing Sledgehammer for changing it up and being a little bit different, but wouldn't we bash them if they were just doing the same shit with a different skin, like we bash Call of Duty every single year?
Yes,
like,
and
you know what I mean?
Yes and no. All right, I'm gonna kind of take it away from Call of Duty so you can understand my thought process on this. I was talking to somebody on the phone recently about how I felt that, you know, it's World Cup season now. I felt like I wasn't fair to the sport of soccer, or football as it's called in the rest of the world. I didn't feel like I gave it a fair shake because I basically just looked at the final scores and say, oh, nobody scored. You know, what the fuck should I be watching this for? But then I thought about it and I realized that soccer and hockey is the same fucking sport. And to a lesser degree, American football is the same fucking sport. And to an even lesser degree, basketball is the same fucking sport as soccer. Now, I know this shit sounds crazy, right? But hear me out here.
What you smoking?
Life. I'm smoking life. But hear me out here. I know this sounds crazy, but hear me out. If you look at the soccer field, it's a really big field, right? You have your goal on one side, you have a goal on the other side. You have somebody that protects the goal, and you have 11 other players, right? Their back is always to the goal that they're defending, and it's the same for the other team. You want to invade the other team's side to score a goal, right?
Right.
If you look at a hockey rink, it's a miniature soccer field, except that the main difference is that the size of the goal and the size of the goaltender has changed. They shrunk the size of the goal, and they made the goaltenders bigger. So, but the name of the game is still the same: to protect your own side and invade the other side. So, if you look at football, the end zone is like the soccer goal. The hoop is like the soccer goal, and of course, the old puck basket in hockey is
hockey net.
Right, it's the same. It's really the same shit. And then I realized, why would we say that soccer is boring, but we all love basketball, or like for me and you, we have a love for hockey. And I realized that I didn't give soccer its fair shake, because why do we really love sports? We created a bunch of team sports that are essentially the same fucking shit. And why is it? Because it's not about the sport. It's not about the field that you play on. It just gives you an avenue to compete with, or to compete with other people on. So it doesn't matter if you're on a basketball court. It doesn't matter if you're on a baseball diamond. Of course, baseball is not, the rules of the game are not shaped the same as the other team sports, obviously. But we don't love sports because of the rules of the game. We love sports because of it gives us the opportunity to compete, and we get to see different people with different personalities and different approaches to the game.
Different backgrounds.
They got their own stories. You know how ESPN does. They always want to have the heartwarming story to get you interested in the boring ass, fucking San Antonio Spurs. Like, they're fucking boring. We need to hear about somebody's tragic life and shit in order to care. Why? Because that's what really that's what sports is. So, bringing it back to Call of Duty, what are people complaining about when you really look at all the videos? They're not complaining about, oh, this is the same mechanics. No, they're complaining about the same fucked up mechanics that they never get right. We just want decent weapon balance. Can we get bullets that count when you shoot somebody? Can I get a kill when I've shot you 7 times? Oh, no, I can't, because you're using a honey badger. And, you can start shooting after I've already hit you 8 times to get a kill, because using the Ripper, which is a pay-to-win gun. Like, the fucked up balance, the fucked up hit detection. Why do I have to have guys watching me spawn from 15 feet away? That kind of shit is what pisses people off.
No, and I'll agree with that. I'm not saying they shouldn't try to fix the basics that everybody doesn't like. But what you also have to kind of realize is, like, with Ghost, and I think with a lot of Call of Duty games, they were a lot better pre-patch. You know what I'm saying? That if you remember, Ghost was very solid. There was none of that bullshit that there is now with, like, Honey Badger, hit markers, all that stuff. If you remember, when I played Ghost the first few weeks, even with the massive amount of people online, the hit detection was impeccable. I don't care. It reminded me kind of Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
Even with Black Ops 2, before patch, it was a lot better, but then they patch and they mix things. So I think Call of Duty has to stop listening to YouTubers, and Call of Duty needs to stop listening to pro players.
Oh,
stop
please,
listening
with the fucking pro players. Don't get me started on that shit.
Stop listening to an audience that doesn't know what they want. That's the biggest problem. And there's actually an article I'll run into later. There's a commentary I want to do, but I'll touch upon it really quick. Is Sledgehammer wants to start listening to the fans. No, fuck that. You don't listen to morons, because that's what it is. If you listen,
can we get more quick scoping? Can we have more quad feeds?
It's so frustrating, because if you're making the game, you should know what's best, because you're listening to a 12 or 14-year-old that has no concept. And even myself, I'm not a programmer. I have no idea what it takes to make a great game, just to be completely blunt. So I can't tell you how to do your job good. Why don't you just go back in the vault, see what previous Call of Duties did good, go into their programming. You obviously probably have the rights to go into it and look at the codes. and see, hey, what did they do right here? How can we adjust this? How can we make this game better? Because as much as we liked Call of Duty 4, that's personally my favorite of all time, even that game was a little bit shoddy if you go back and play it. So you got to go back in the bank, and then you got to just improve upon that. And for me personally is Call of Duty in any video game, they're never going to get every single thing right. That's impossible. You're never going to please everybody. But for me, as long as this game that's coming up has fast-paced action, great hit detection, and it's just plain fucking fun, I think it'll be a home run. And I think by them incorporating and having the ball to do something different, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be something different. Now, it might become stale after a little bit, but I'd rather them try something different and be the new young blood on the block that takes the most balls to do it. Because if Treyarch and Infinity Ward did this, it'd be a little bit different. But Sledgehammer is brand new. They had their feet wet in Modern Warfare 3. Sledgehammer is brand new to this shit, yet they have the balls to do that. So this is what I want to ask you, is with these other companies, why didn't they have the balls when they've have a history of making Call of Duty, but the new kid on the block has the balls to be like, hey man, let's try something different. Let's try something that might be a little bit, kind of new to the Call of Duty franchise, but might re-energize that shit.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I think I remember there was a video that Thunder did some time ago. No, it wasn't Thunder. It was Fisticuffs, where he was actually they both did similar videos where they were making fun of Vandahar. I forget this fucking guy's first name.
Oh, Dave Vandahar.
Oh, David Vandahar. They showed him up on stage, and he was acting like a fucking groupie. I think it was Optic Gaming he was sucking off at the time. Like, he went on stage and he pulled off something, and he was wearing this fucking Optic jersey or something like that. And he looked like a fucking, like he was gonna
Tool?
go, yeah, he looked like a tool that was gonna go backstage and start sucking the whole clan's cock off in the backstage. Like, he looked like a fucking groupie. Right? So you get these guys that are like, oh, look at the popular people in the community. I want to be associated with those guys so that people will like me. Like, these are like the fucking nerds in school that nobody liked, that begged everybody to like them. And so they're like,
you go out with me?
Yeah.
I want to have a date.
Yeah, please be my friend. Will you be my friend? I'm going to be part of the in crowd. But we're talking about gaming here. These are the fucking outcasts of the outcasts. And you want to be... You're on the outside of outsiders. Like, David Vandahar, you took being a social loser to a new level. And what you did in effect is that you mortgaged the fun of Black Ops 2 to suck off a bunch of fucking quick scoping faggots. Like,
I think we're getting off topic.
No, actually we didn't. Because when you said, why does Sledgehammer have the balls to do something different where the other guys didn't? Why? Because the guys are so up pro players' asses in large clans and sucking off the large clans that they're scared of nerfing the fucking quick scoping, and we gotta make sure that only 3 guns in the game work, and that we take away all of the options that you have when you're playing the game for the pro players.
See, for me, because we're just letting you guys know, me and Dr. Evil are going to make a pro player commentary after this, because I really I could go on for days for this. But for me, frankly, is that Sledgehammer is a new company, and I like it. Hopefully they're not going to turn into Treyarch Infinity Ward. It's a shame. It's a shame. Before
they did already. They already lost. You know why?
Why's that?
Remember back on Twitter a couple of weeks ago, you had, I think, Optic Nade Shot, and you had like a bunch of like big deals in this outsider community of gamers. We're fucking social rejects. They were saying, oh yeah, we got the sample and we're amazed. All these pro players, we're amazed at how great Advanced Warfare is going to be. I went on Twitter and I went on that thread and I said, oh, thanks for letting me know not to buy the next game. Now I know it's going to suck because you like it.
See, I would disagree with you on that, because I think if you remember Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, see, I've played the tournament stuff way before it blew up, so I don't see it as a bad thing of getting some people's feedback, but as long as they don't as long as they don't accept their feedback is what I'm saying. It's like oh yeah, that's a nice idea. Like, you know, that little kid in kindergarten, it's like, hey, then why don't we have chocolate milk for every drink every day? Oh, that's okay, little Timmy. That's a great idea. You slap him across the face and you say, no. You can have some orange juice, some bitch. That's what you do. You slap the kid in the face. You're like, nah, it was a good idea, but no, shut up. Go back in your corner and do what you do best, and that's be in a house and not go outside and become pale as hell. So, yes. Now, you know, getting back, because this is kind of getting longer into this commentary, I think we should wrap it up. And you can end it on your final statements. I'll say mine. It's 3 years. And if this game sucks with 3 years of development, I give up. No, I'm serious. You can come back to this commentary because I will literally admit, I'm like, I give up. I'll give up on Call of Duty because if it takes 3 years and you can't get it right, there is no hope. And that's just my personal hope, but that's my personal thoughts, I should say. But I do think they are going to get it right, and I think it's going to be a fun game to play. Will it be the greatest Call of Duty to ever exist? Probably not, but it's going to be better than the past 4 titles. It's going to be better. And that's my opinion. You can say your final thoughts. Those are mine.
All right, well, I'm going to say it like this. The 3-year thing is like the only thing that I have faith in. Like, you have 3 years, because they always complain we don't have enough development time. We don't have enough time to change, to have the new engine when it's really just a rehash of the Quake 3 engine, the rehash of a rehash of a rehash of a rehash, right? Now, my hope is that, yeah, the 3 years they're able to really get a new engine. Let's end the quick scoping bullshit. Let's get some decent core gameplay mechanics down. Get it right. Or if you're going to say, oh, we're not going to get rid of the quick scoping, don't fucking lie to us and say, oh, yeah, we made a conscious decision to get rid of quick scoping. Let us know what's going to be in the game. Let us know straight up so we know whether to buy the game, or if we do decide to buy the game, not to get upset at the elements you put in the game. But I really just don't think that the game is going to be that great, simply because the stuff that they're implementing in the game is complicated shit that takes time. It takes focus to put more complicated shit in the game that might not even work all that well to begin with. And we haven't heard anything about hit detection, spawn logic, weapon balance. I heard some shit about them putting up a fucking wall. I heard this from Black Ninja 901. They're putting up like a mobile barricade that you can camp everywhere in the map now. You can even camp in the middle of the map. Like, kind of like stupid shit that caters to cowards. No one hates a coward more than I do. I just give us a balanced game. Give us a platform. Give us a fair arena to compete in so we can see who is the best Call of Duty player in each lobby. That's all I want. If you give me that, I'm cool. I don't need super jumping. I don't need to be aiming at somebody and then they disappear in the sky like they're fucking Ichigo Kurosaki. Or fucking, what was the main character in Dragon Ball Z? Fucking Goku. Fucking Goku and Krillin and shit. Like, I don't need you fucking... I don't need all of that shit. I want to make sure that if I fucking shoot you, you go down so I can work on destroying your teammate. Like, I just want a place that I can compete against other human beings on. I don't need all the fucking stupid fucking... I don't need that shit. All that window dressing shit. Put a gun in my hand, put me on the map, so I can go fuck somebody up.
Alright, well, tell me how you really feel. So, well, yo, this has been Dr. Evil Genius and Captain Paul bringing you a dual commentary. And what he just said made me real hard. So, this is Captain Paul. You want a little bit of Captain in you?